Balls of Steel. Welcome back to Necrovision Lost Company. This is the second part of the haunted dam. We're still wielding our balls of steel towards our
Balls of steel.
balls of steel. But yeah,
Do you have balls of steel?
yeah, it's weighing down the tank actually. It's kind of making it hard to get over these heels with these balls of steel.
My balls of steel make it difficult to drive my tank of steel.
Speaking of balls of steel, we have two more of these cave monsters, which are thankfully taken down because we are shooting balls of steel at them. And they're already taken down, so fuck them. But we're actually going to head back a little bit to get a little secret. Not the greatest secret in the world, but every secret's a good secret to somebody. Speaking about secrets, I have one hidden in my pants, and those are my balls of steel.
Your balls of steel?
Yes, balls of steel. So, this tank is, it's a pain. It's really pointlessly put into the game overall, and I'm really tired of driving it. Actually, the one of the initial times when I was going through this level and was coming back here to get the secret, the tank actually managed to despawn, and it caused me some great ordeal because I still had to go fight those two cave monsters, and I ended up having to do it on foot. But luckily, being a man with balls of steel,
Balls of steel.
it was not that difficult. And we actually just got a new weapon in that little secret there, which was the normal heavy machine gun accompanied with a flamethrower. Now, that on the whole is actually very useless, but it is something they decide to put in for no coherent reason, but I support the developers because they have balls of
Balls
steel.
of steel. Yeah, it sounds really awesome. Like a machine gun and a flamethrower. I mean, come on.
Yeah, if maybe you could
I mean-
light the bullets on fire while you were shooting them, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, or maybe light a guy on fire and then be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me put that out for you," and then just shoot him to death.
Yeah, like, I can make it so you don't feel pain anymore by giving you the sweet release of death. Or maybe
So I see you're getting sniped. These like grenade launching guys here on the. You can barely see them. They're just like.
yeah, there's tiny blips on the level as a whole.
And if you didn't see the smoke trail, you wouldn't even know they were there.
Yeah, I mean, they managed to actually camouflage themselves pretty well, much like in every other level where they feel the need to shove them in unnecessarily.
And we're slowly creeping towards sneaking up on a vampire artifact.
Yeah, it's all the way down at the end of this dead-end tunnel. Along with, I'm wanting to say that's another one of the flamethrower heavy machine guns. It actually, the flamethrower portion actually does have a fair amount of ammo with it, so you're not really going to need to recharge it that much. But it's still a flamethrower, and there's just better weapon options to use as I careen backwards, probably weighed on heavily by my balls of steel.
Yeah, it's good to know that your balls of steel aren't impeding your driving abilities.
Yeah, the only thing impeding my driving abilities is Patton and his dumbass ideas. Such as, hey, it's a big turbine, let's get out.
If I can stop this damn thing turning, then I'll be through to the fortress.
Don't know how you'll survive without me, Lieutenant. Okay, let's
Yeah,
shut
so,
this piece
Or
of
you
junk
could just
down.
wedge the tank in the fan.
I don't know, I mean, I think those were pretty big turbines, and we're in a papier-mâché tank.
Papier mâché,
Yeah,
tankier,
yeah,
in the lazare,
yeah. Stop with the French. We hate
in
the
the
French.
hantier damier.
I think it's pronounced dame.
I've got ballsier of steelier.
Yes. No. So yeah, welcome to Tunnel Part 2. If you didn't get enough of the tunnel the first time, they decided to give you another one, which is just another enclosed rock area that's full of way too many enemies. Thankfully, after all the barbed wire zombies and machine gun flamethrower zombies and werewolves, these guys are just kind of a joke. I mean, they're
Well, for a joke,
ripping me
they're chopping you up pretty good.
Yeah, but you know they could have already killed me, but they're being pussies.
Or is that our friend Patton? Is he back there helping out the enemy forces again?
I probably, but you know, I'm Zimmerman's a real man. He's an Ubermensch.
Yeah, he gets shot and he says, "Thank you, Lieutenant, for slicing into my back with your machine gun fire."
Yeah, or it could just be his balls of steel.
His balls of steel.
Balls of steel.
Balls of steel.
So yeah, about that enemy AI, it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's probably the most intelligent AI I've ever dealt with. It's not, you know.
Wait, what's going on here? I better run out here and stand still.
Well,
Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
he just tripped on his own putty.
he just gave up.
I think he just died. Maybe he cracked open his skull or
He
something.
ran out there and he saw his friends Fritz and Gustav, and he just lost it. He died of a broken heart.
He gave up the ghost.
Well,
So-
this is a haunted dam.
Yeah. But, you know, you figure after like the 5th or 6th guy, maybe he'd stop running to the same spot to get away from the stink of the dead. But, no, just keep on piling on the same spot.
Yeah, I see a bunch of corpses here. This must be an awesome place to stand.
Yeah, they'll never think to shoot at the same place now. And, you know, Patton's finally rejoined us to go up this very tight tunnel. And hey, look, it's another returning enemy from Necrovision, the really annoying Hoppy Demon. Which is why I want to take care of him as quickly as possible. Because in this very enclosed space, he'll be a massive annoyance.
Does
Probably-
he have
Probably mostly because...
balls of steel?
No, I don't think he has any huevos, steel or not.
He has no genitalia at all whatsoever.
Yes. Yeah, thankfully though, the tunnel is pretty quickly gotten through. And,
The
you know, tunnel. Well, it was like a...
Sorry to correct you.
That was like a Tunnel Junior.
like
was
a
like-
like a channel tunnel, like a chunel.
No, we already did that. We already did that joke. And I can't get this door open, but Patton's got like a key hand. He's just easily getting it open.
Magic hands made out of keys.
Yes.
Actually, that's the first door I've seen him open that he actually had to touch. Like, the other ones he just opened with his mind. He's getting lazy.
Yeah. Also, this overall design for getting up to this turbine room, or this control room, is kind of a bit poor, I suppose. Just, I mean, we basically had to go up through a very small, poorly designed junior tunnel to get up here, but I didn't really see any other way to get up to this particular area, so I don't know if they originally set it up that way or what.
I don't know. It's either, you know, poor architecture and then like a historically accurate recreation, or just really bad level design.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that it's just not finished, but I don't know why you'd finish the top of a dam before the foundation.
Well, they were trying to prove that old adage wrong about, you know, building a wall from the bottom up or something. I don't know.
Don't build your house on sand when it's made out of glass.
They were like, "We'll show you. We'll throw stones in our
Well,
glass house
Yeah, I mean, that's what the zombies do.
in the tunnel,
Yeah.
tunnel."
And now we're back to getting pelted in the back of our heads by Patton. Because thankfully
Thank
they
you,
just...
Patton. We almost forgot you were there.
Yeah, they decided to respawn a bunch of these zombies here because, you know, this stage wasn't going on long enough and it didn't have enough enemies, so... You know, what says originality more so than, you know, refilling the areas, or, you're backtracking, so here's some more enemies.
Wait a minute. A first-person shooter having you backtrack and respawning enemies to pad the game length?
Yeah.
No.
The only thing this game needs is, like, key cards. And then it would be...
Oh, you need a purple key card. You get those from the Scottish zombies, which have made a triumphant return.
Yeah, and you know where the best place is to fight, like, 5 or 6 Scottish zombies? In a very small tunnel with an asshole.
I'm going to say in a tiny tunnel with a guy who shoots you in the back.
Well, yeah, I just said that. Durr. But
Well, way to maneuver over the tops of them there.
Yeah, I decided it'd be better to have their pass blocked by Patton's rotund body and then just take out the 3 that just kind of chilling outside here. And have him...
he's swelled from his American diet of cheeseburgers and victory in every armed conflict.
Yeah. I mean, there weren't that many, awesome victories so far in American history, right?
That is a good point. We're at World War I. He doesn't know how awesome we're about to become, all the way up until Vietnam when we start sucking again.
Yeah. So, well, this is actually the last little rush of enemies here. Some more barbed wire zombies. They're not too difficult to take care of, especially since they all kind of have to funnel through the same place. So, honestly, a well-placed grenade or rocket probably could have taken them out pretty quickly. And there's just a few more that'll rush around the corner here, but it's kind of trivial at this point.
I notice Patton has taken mercy on you and is not riddling you with bullets as often as he is wont.
Yeah, I think he knows it's the end.
It's time for me to turn back. Don't plan on bumping into your German pals. At least not right now. Hope you find what you're looking for, Zimmerman. I wish you luck.
Indeed. This joint operation is over. I'm sorry to say, we're enemies again now. You have my sincere thanks.
Like I say to my boys, always do more than is required of you. And remember, a pint of sweat will save a gallon of blood. Now move
And
it,
with
soldier!
that is the end of the Haunted Dam. I'll see you in the next mission.